Hi, it's Read Aloud Saturday. I am going to read you one of my favorites today, The Scarecrow's Dance. So let's dig in. This book is by Jane Yolen. If you might know some of her books like How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight, those are her books. But this is kind of a fun one and it has some beautiful illustrations. Let's check it out. The Scarecrow's Dance by Jane Yolen. An autumn eve, the moon is high, as yellow as a black cat's eye. Out in the field, stiff and forlorn, the Scarecrow stood and watched the corn. There he is, the Scarecrow. Nighttime came, the long bell tolled, as down the rows a wild wind rolled. The wind blew high, the wind blew low, it blew the clothes of the old Scarecrow. There goes his clothes. Scarecrows are often seen in farmers' fields. I mean, we see them a lot this time of year everywhere, right? Because they're a decoration for fall. But in a farmer's field, they serve the purpose of scaring off birds that might eat the vegetables or the corn. His feet of straw began to prance, his knees of straw to bend and dance. His arms of straw were flung about, his mouth began a windy shout. He shrugged his shoulders and a grin, just like a cornrow and as thin, broke out along his painted face. He gave a leap. Where's he going? Do you see him up there? Oh my goodness. He gave a leap and left his place. And there he goes. I don't know if you can see him. He's very tiny right there. Let's see where he goes. He's gonna make his way around this farm, I think. He jogged a row and trotted back along the cornfield's dirt pile track, while high above his painted head, the crazed and cawing black crows fled. There's the crows, and there's our Scarecrow. I hope you can see the pictures. They're dark, but they're beautiful. He danced past Tractor in the field, still waiting to bring in the yield, past cows who lay down in the grass and watched him as he silent passed. He danced by barn as red as blood and two pigs sleeping in the mud. So the word yield means the crop, or like whatever you harvest from your farm, whatever you get is the yield. So if you harvest corn, whatever you bring in is the yield. So the old tractor is sitting there waiting to do its job and bring in the harvest because fall is harvest time. He pirouetted on the lane, and then into the yard he came. Ahead he saw a yellow light, the family tucking in tonight. There's the farmhouse. He pressed his nose against the glass, his straw feet into crinkled grass, and he watched a child on bended knees begin a prayer by saying, please. So there's the little boy, and I bet if you watch the window, you'll see, there he is, our Scarecrow. He's peeking into the windows of the farmhouse. Please bless our pigs and bless our barn and keep our chickens safe from harm. Bless our cats and bless our cows. Bless our tractor and our plows. And bless tonight our old Scarecrow who guards the fields and each corn row, so that tomorrow when we reap, there will be lots of corn to keep. Okay, now I don't know if you can tell, but this here is the outline of the back of the Scarecrow's head. So we're watching him look into the window to see the little farm boy. And the farm boy is saying his prayers. The Scarecrow heard with painted ears and wept a pail of painted tears. Then turning, danced back to his field, and right before the pole he kneeled. What prayers do scarecrows make to God? Of sky and rain and wind and sod? Or do they touch on love or beauty? Do they sing of faith and duty? We'll never know, except that he, a scarecrow singularity, with one great leap, high and higher than any dancer could admire, he slid back onto his wooden pole, which tall and straight just fit his soul. So there he is up in the sky, and he's coming down to get back on his pole, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it. For anyone can dance, thought he, but only I can keep fields free. There he is. So that was the Scarecrow's Dance, another one of my fall favorites. I hope you have a great Saturday, and I'll see you next week. Bye.